When?
Uh, okay, so we're having our Black Business segment. We have Doe Jones, the owner of Esteem Crystals, coming us today live from Raleigh, North Carolina. Doe, if you want to start off by just telling us a little bit about yourself and also what led you to getting into the healing crystal business, just how that all came about into fruition.
Yeah, so I'm Doe Jones. The Doe is short for Domencia, but sometimes that's a mouthful. I am from Youngstown, Ohio, but I've been in Raleigh since 2007, so it feels like home now. I have a bachelor's degree from UNCG, Go Spartans, and I currently work in HR. I have a husband and two kids, but outside of all of that, I am the owner of Esteem Crystals. I have been into crystals for a few years now. My family, however, has always kind of been into crystals and sage and incense and things like that. But a few years ago, I kind of started to wonder, like, why are they carrying around these crystals in their pockets and purses and bras and bracelets and things of that nature? So I started doing some research and got into it on my own, and started buying some crystals, and then kind of just getting more into myself and realizing that these items make me feel good and they make me feel better and they're bringing positivity into my life, and I want to be able to spread that with everyone else. So about a year ago, I started Esteem Crystals. It's an online store, and I love it. I'm able to connect with my family in this way by having crystals and kind of exploring them with each other. And then on top of that, my daughter loves crystals as well, so she's able to help me with the business too.
So you can attest to the fact that like these, what I mean, give you more positive vibes and feelings. Is what you were saying. So you're attesting to that. I mean, it's just something that I've started recently, like seeing more women get into, and it start, I guess, to become more of a thing. And so I just wanted to get some more information about it from you. And now, what do you feel like about how you're small black business owners, having the right people around you, like it's often said, you are your circle, and that's very true and never more true when as a black business owner you're getting started. And now you said you've had this up and running for about a year or so, but where can we find your products and where can people get your products? Business owners having
Yeah, absolutely. We have an online store that is esteemcrystals.com where you can purchase things. You can also purchase from our Instagram, which is Esteem Crystals. You can make purchases from there, and also From December 18th to January 18th, we will be featured in the Black Friday Market, which will be downtown Raleigh on West Hargett Street. So we will have items in that store as well for anyone that's there shopping, and or if you want to do like a pickup item instead of having your item shipped, that's an option as well.
Okay. Well, that sounds good, Doe. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you for taking the time to let us know a little bit about Esteem Crystals. I spent a little time at UNCG too. Go Spartans.
Yes,
All right.
thank you guys so much.
No, thank you for coming on, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.
Take care.
All right, you do the same.
Yeah, that's really dope, man.
Yeah, I thought that was good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and
I was
we.
impressed. I don't know. I don't know much about the crystals. Like I actually was buying some garments for my mother before this pandemic. She was supposed to be going to Africa, and that's actually how I went into this shop with these African garments, and they had all these crystals in there. So that was the first time I had even really paid attention to it.
A couple of people in the chat were saying that we had no sound, but I guess we're back. And so yeah, I mean, I was able to hear everything pretty good over here, and I know we got another guest too. Is our other guest ready?
Yeah, I think Cobain
Yeah,
is.
I'm ready.
Oh,
Cobain
yeah.
ready? All right, yeah. Let's go ahead and get that going
For the next.
seamlessly.
Yeah,
All
let's
right, cool. All right, we got Cobain over here. See, we
Yeah,
had
man, boy. You said what?
we can hear you. We can't
we can
see
hear
you
you,
yet,
we can't
Cobain.
see you.
Y'all can't see me.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It say my camera on. Y'all still can't see
Yeah, let
me?
me see. Let me all right, hold on. Well, I would hate to have to go out and go back in. Let's see. We got
I mean, I was,
Apologies to our viewers for technical difficulties.
yeah. Sorry about the technical difficulties. You know what? Hang up, Cobain, and we'll get you back in.
all
All right.
right.
But yeah, give
But
give Cobain a bit of an introduction too. Amar, what are we about to see?
Yeah. About to say while he's hanging up and we're getting him back in, we're actually going to go over Cobain. Uh, like I heard about Cobain from word of mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and just you and I have talked so much about the local scene here, and independent artists, and wanting to be part of the path of helping break independent artists and network with independent artists. And
Right.
so I found out about Cobain about probably 6 or 7 months ago. Started following him on Instagram, and I've just really been impressed with how organized his hustle is.
Okay.
I don't want to give too much away because I want to let the man speak for himself. But I just want to stress that, like in today's times, it's important that artists are coming with more of a full package and more ready to go from the jump themselves. And so I've just been impressed with the overall package, and I think he's somebody that that we should obviously interview for According to Hip Hop, like we're about to do. But also the other artists can look at and be like, okay, like I see what fam's doing out here. It's like it can be competitive in a healthy way. There he goes.
All right.
We're just
man,
talking about
y'all,
We got him. All right. Cool.
Yeah, we
Cool.
got you.
y'all
We'll
can
go
hear
ahead
me?
and add that in. But yeah, keep going with what you were saying. Boom. Got you
Yeah,
both there.
hey, Cobain, thanks for coming on, fam. I was actually, Mike was actually asking me to give you some lead in and talk about you and why I actually, asked you to come on. I actually started following you on Instagram about 7 months ago through
Oh, man.
a mutual friend of your manager actually told me about you one day, just like on the humble. And this is around the time the podcast with me and Mike had really started picking up. And Mike and I have been talking for years about how we want to help the independent artists here, and just independent
Okay.
artists everywhere, like move forward and push the movement to where cats are really supposed to be. And so I've actually been following you on Instagram for about 6 or 7 months, just like seeing, what you're looking like, what you're doing and stuff. And, I really like how your package has been put together in the totality of your business sense and how organized you are. And I was like, and I told Mike about a month ago, I was like, he's somebody that I think we need to have people come on here and have our guests look at. And I don't even want to give away too much. I'm going to tell you something like super impressive for me and Mike that you did. It's like when we were trying to get your Skype handle straight, like your manager was texting us like, we ain't get it. Me and Mike wasn't even on live yet. But that's a testament to how organized you are. And that's what I
Yeah.
from following you on Instagram. And so, welcome to the show. Welcome to According to Hip Hop.
Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all for having me, man. Y'all can hear me, right? It ain't too
Yeah,
loud,
we can. Yeah. No, we can hear you.
Cool.
Where are you from? Are you originally from Atlanta? Are you from here? You from the A?
Nah, I'm from North Carolina, man.
You from Carolina too? Where are you from?
I'm from a small town called New Bern, man, like real small town. So
Where's that at? I mean, I'm from Charlotte, but I got people all the way up to Henderson.
I'm on so it's on the other side, like I'm 2 hours from. Well, not two. I'm like three and a half, maybe 4 hours from like Chesapeake, VA. Like I went to school out that way too. You ever heard of ECSU, Elizabeth City State?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's closer there. I'm actually an hour from Greenville. Like back then, they would take you an hour to get. So that's what New Bern is. New Bern like an hour from Greenville.
I've heard of New Bern, and I've been through. It's been a while. That was like literally over 20 years ago. So how'd you end up in Atlanta?
I just knew I wanted to do music, and this was a place where everybody was doing it at. So I was like, I'm gonna move to Atlanta and just try and meet people and do music for sure.
So how long have you been down here in Atlanta?
Like 5 years.
Okay. So relatively recent. So who are your musical influence, and like what made you want to be an MC and just get involved in hip hop in general?
It's true, man. On the real, like my influences like Kanye, Wayne, Drake, Jay, M. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Pop, Big. You know what I'm saying? Big fan of like Snoop. Then like Quali, and like just a little bit of everybody. Pretty much everyone, even Mace, like. Just really everyone that kind of ran like music at one point. A lot of people don't understand. Like I look at myself more as like just like an artist. Cause like right now I got like like R&B style songs. I got like a kind of like a reggae type song right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I try and just make like stuff that like go. Like I was really impacted by like top 100 records, like pop culture or 106 in Park, top 10 countdown. Anything that had to do with like what was charting, things that were playing a lot on the radio, stuff that's like like catchy. Just easy listening on people's ears. So like I'm a big fan of the heavy hitters, man. All the people that got in mainstream and they killed and they was able to do more than just the music.
So let me ask you something. Since you've only been down in Atlanta for the last 5 years, what are the difference for you between like the North Carolina rap scene as opposed to the Atlanta rap scene?
Man, the Carolina rap scene, it's like I would say like last time I was there, it was real behind. Like when I came out here, I had to change like my whole style because like before, like we was so heavy. Where I'm from, man, like most of our biggest influences are from New York. So that's why, like, even like people I talk to, like I said, was like, yo, it's good, like, chill, like, you know what I'm saying, like a little bit of that lingo. So we get a lot of our stuff from Northern culture. Atlanta is down south, and everybody's doing that. So when you come out here, they don't really want to hear like too much rap, and like they want those, more easy to listen to, just boom, boom, boom type records. So it's a whole different dynamic for real, like. It's night and day, man.
So, Cobain, it's funny to hear you say that because I left North Carolina, and the same thing happened to me when I came down here on the music tip. It's like I realized we were behind, and I tell Mike this all the time, North Carolina is a heavily East Coast influenced hip-hop state. Mm-hmm. So when I got down here rhyming the way that I was rhyming, Cats was like, where you from? Right. So I totally understand that. So tell me about your music and what you have upcoming. You have any singles, upcoming album? Like what do you have in the works right now?
So right now I got 2 singles out. One called Participation. Everyone can go check that out on every like major platform and stream it everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube.
Hey, Cobain, people in the chat are asking what's your IG handle. They want to check you out.
Oh, my IG handle is IAM_Cobain. That is IAM_COBAIN.
Okay.
So like, and I got all the links to my music and my IG and my little link tree that's in the bio. But really, all my music is streaming on all major platforms under Cobain. Just Cobain by itself, COBAIN. My first song I dropped was called Participation. And a lot of people don't know, like, two of my biggest music influences is like Trey Songz and Usher. And I actually, like, my mentor is actually the dude that discovered Trey Songz. So, like, I'm always in that camp. I'm always around a lot of R&B people, and I'm always soaking that up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I got a lot of energy. You know, just being smooth. So, Participation is one of those, like, in my bag, smooth R&B type records. and it just go. You know what I'm saying? It's got that vibe. It's got that. You can play with your homies, with a shorty, going out like getting ready. So like that's the main joint like everybody rocking with right now. My second single is also like a heavy melody influence track. It's called Go, but that's actually more of a club record. Most of my songs they gonna be under like 2 minutes and 50 seconds just because it ain't too much. You know, it's like heavy on the hooks.
Get in, get out.
Yeah, verses are like, you know, I don't even do 16s. I do like 12 because I do like a bridge and a hook with it. So it's just music you're gonna be able to like, yeah, you just gonna be able to bounce to. All I do is make like songs. So they can check me out there, all streaming platforms. I'm the Cobain and I got Gone participation out right now. I have a idea for a project I want to release, but I'm not too big on it yet, just because I feel like I'm still building my fan base. So my main thing right now is to give people a full project. And people who pay attention, I try to drop a song every 30 days. I just took a break because it's the holidays, it's December. I want to give myself time to come back and drop some videos for y'all. Because I got about 13 songs right now that's all like bangers. Like they all fire and they all different. I got like trap songs, love songs, rock and roll songs, like songs with guitar, songs with heavy 808s. You can really hear what I'm influenced by, you know what I'm saying? Like some songs got soul in it, some songs ain't got no soul in it because they on demon time.
Hey,
y'all just gotta pay attention.
Hey, can I tell you something right quick? I love how passionate you are about your music. Like a lot of cats don't understand. It's like if you don't love your shit, you can't expect other cats to love it.
Nah, man, but it takes time, man. Like, I've been doing music since like 19. Like, when I was in college, though, was when I first did it. I'm 31 now, so I've been doing this for 10 years. I just got to a point where I'm able to make music that I can't even deny myself. Like, I got songs like participation in a song like you wouldn't expect it from a dude like me because I don't look like I do that. And when you hit it, it's just a different sound. It's its own sound. You know, so many people right now got the same sound. You know what I'm saying? And I still did that for people too. But I got records now where I'm letting my personality come out. It's not forced, you know. It's just, it is what it is. And they all vibe. So right now I'm at a point now where I'm kind of on a music high because it took me a long time to get here. You know, it took 10 years of work to get this sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going to be like these other cats that be like, bro, I just started rapping a week ago. Or I don't even care about this shit. It's just another way for me to get it. Nah, I'm an artist. Like, I'm a real artist. So. They gotta follow me, man. Every 30 days, I'm gonna give y'all something different. You know what I'm saying? Like I do clothing too, so I'm in between doing the music and the clothing. You know.
Well, actually, Cobain, I actually wanted to end this segment talking about your merchandising and your branding because that's what's part of what attracted me to you is that I could see that you had a mind not only like in terms of how you were trying to pitch your music, but you also had branding and merch ideas. So talk about that briefly. Take us out.
So man, I'm gonna try and give y'all the short side of it. It all started with me just trying to help promote my singles. So I'm gonna still do this. Every time I drop a single, it's gonna have an original artwork, and I'm gonna give y'all merchandise where y'all can buy that say like Cobain, whatever the name of the record is, and then shirts they got the art on it. You know what I'm saying? That way, if you really like the music, you can do it. But because I was doing so good with that, and I always wanted to make clothing, like get into fashion because I'm big on fashion. I pitched the idea to Ashley about some clothing. That's my girl, so she was like, "We want to do it. We could do it."
And Ashley's your manager too, right? Isn't Ashley managing you as well, or co-manager? Like you, I know you got a team.
She's my public relations person.
You know public relations. Okay.
So basically, I told her about this idea I had for a company named Air, and the name of our company is called Air Mills because I came over Air. Her last name was Mills, so we just put that together. So that's what we were releasing the Cobain merch from. But I was like, man, I have an idea for something that we could do like just on some fashion shit. So that's when we started, getting all the designs made for Air. So you can go also check out my other Instagram page that is Air Mills. And up there they got we got crew necks, crop tops, crop test sweatshirts, joggers, tracksuits. It's something completely different. A lot of people, like I was telling you, one of my biggest influences is Kanye. You see what Ye doing with the music, and it's like art, and he was so inspired by fashion. How he doing fashion, it's like that. I'm trying to make music that you can play in high-end fashion stores, and I'm also trying to give y'all clothes that you can wear overseas in a high-end fashion store, and that's all a part of my branding. Like that is who Cobain is. It's high. It's luxury. It's luxury rap, luxury fashion, luxury life. You feel me? Like all that.
Yeah. No, well, hey, man, thank you for coming on and spending some time with us and letting the people of According to Hip Hop and all our fans get to know you, man. Peace and blessings and success. Me and Ash go a long way back, so I'll be circling around on y'all, and we'll be talking soon and further.
Big facts. Hey man, make sure y'all go check me out at Instagram at @IM_Cobain. Also make sure if y'all want to shop with a boy, check out all my crew necks. They all black and gold. So if you're into that, real royalty, go to airmills.com or you can go to Instagram and type in airmills. Everything you need. All them links in my bio.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about, fam. Have your stuff ready to go when you come on here. Thank you.
Yep. Man. I appreciate y'all fellas, man. Y'all boys be blessed. Enjoy y'all holidays, man.
You too,
man,
bro.
You do the same, brother, man.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Stay up.
All right.
Yeah.
Easy.